Hello guys, this is Engineer Shahbaz, and today in lesson I will explain to you about ignition electrode settings. As you can see here are one nozzle with two ignition electrodes, and the difference between electrode and nozzle must be greater than the difference between the two electrodes. If your electrodes are too close, there will be a short for your transformer. If your electrode far from each other, then there will be no arc, or sometimes arc and sometimes not. Remember, if you are using a more voltage output range transformer, then you have to increase the difference between your two ignition electrodes up to 4 millimeter. If you are using a low voltage output transformer, then you have to choose 3.5 millimeter, as you are seeing in this picture. If you are using a single nozzle burner, the position of your electrodes must be the center of or closest to your nozzle. In case of burners which have two nozzles for first stage and one for the second stage, must remember the ignition electrodes must be closer to the first stage nozzle, and the difference between ignition electrodes and the firing nozzle, or you can say spray nozzle of diesel, must be greater than the difference between two electrodes. If you have less difference between your electrodes and the nozzle, the arc will be not produced between two electrodes. An arc will maybe produce between nozzle and the electrode, which is not good. Here is another example. As you can see, the two electrodes are closer to one nozzle, not between them, actually close to the first stage nozzle.